Hi, I'm Junior Borges of Meridian, and I'm a 2021 StarChefs Dallas-Fort Worth Rising Star. Well, so Meridian is a modern Brazilian restaurant. We really try to kind of be a restaurant that is, gives something unique and different, but at the same time hits a little bit of the, approachability, community. So today I'm making the blue prawn moqueca using the Vitamix XL. I believe I've been using Vitamix since I started working in kitchens professionally. So it's always been a tool for every kitchen that I've worked, and I think getting our hands on the XL has been amazing. Our entire staff is super excited because we sell so much moquecas, and we have to make this sauce so many times in the week. Yeah, just having the XLs and the size of the container has been really helpful to kind of achieve, just efficiencies in the kitchen. So part of the making the sauce, we started off the sauce with a traditional way of making moqueca, which we sweated out all these aromatics, onion, garlic, and bell peppers and tomatoes in dendê oil, which is a red palm oil. We reinforced with some shrimp paste. We add shrimp shells, and then we take all this wood-fired charred plantains, add it to that, add a fish stock, and that at that point you kind of almost have a base of a traditional moqueca sauce. And once we let that kind of cook down and blend its flavor, we sort of shut it off, add coconut milk, add our herbs, and let all that steep. So after we steep it, we strain it, and then we really push through a china cap, like to get as much of those solids as possible. Then that's how we use the XL to kind of emulsify all the fish stock, the solids, the dendê oil, the coconut milk, all these things that kind of get steeped in there. And then we'll have the final product. And I think the XL really allow us to achieve the texture that we want in a much faster way. I think with any other blender, you have to really kind of work it and either just not put so much in it, right? So this just allow us to kind of really get the texture that we want. So cilantro oil, it's a simple process. We kind of take a lot of fresh cilantro, pack into the blender. We want that to be completely emulsified and into the oil. You get to a point that you start seeing the color, right? You see the color change. You can just use the actual vortex of the XL to really help kind of heat it up, the herb and the oil together. So we just kind of go into all the herbs are kind of incorporated into you can see that there is a good vortex going, and that should do it. A good thing with making the cilantro oil too is that allows the XL, having the two sizes but having the same power. We don't need to make like a 1.5 gallon of oil. So having the different size, have the smaller container allow us to kind of utilize that for oil or for vinaigrette, but it's still having the same power of the XL. So we would like to make a dendê vinaigrette to kind of enhance all these flavors that are in the moqueca. We really want to make something really yummy to complement the dish. So we do dendê oil, roasted garlic, malagueta pepper, which is like this bird's eye spicy kind of pepper from Brazil, and we have some lime juice, and we make this plantain miso, and so we put a little bit of that in there. It kind of has that real umami into it, and then we kind of blended everything in the XL. And once the prawns kind of come out of the plancha, we sort of dress the prawns in a vinaigrette. So finishing the dish, we when we plate it, we're having all the components. So we kind of put a little bit of farofa de dendê on the bottom. We have some fresh cherry tomatoes that are just blanched and peeled. So we also have roasted Campari tomatoes that we slowly roasted with some coriander seeds, some char plantains, a little onion, per onion cups that we filled with the cilantro oil. We add the prawns after we dressed in the vinaigrette. We garnish with the whole dish with some cilantro from our garden, and then we pour the moqueca broth tableside. And here you have the blue prawn moqueca made with the Vitamix XL.